What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with Brambleghast again. Now, I looked at the videos that I posted on this channel before, and I've actually posted 4 videos with Brambleghast. All like Regulation D, and I think actually a little bit of Regulation E as well. But it's been about 9 months since I posted a video, so now that we're in a regulation where we don't have to really worry about Legends, I think it's time to break this thing back out and see what it can do. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, losing the Legendaries, the downside to that is the fact that you don't have Tornadus to be able to go Bleak Wind Storm all the time. Potential Landorus with the Sandsear Storm, or a lot of other wind moves that a lot of other Pokemon use, like Heat Wave from Chi-Yu. So Brambleghast isn't going to have as many opportunities to be able to proc that Wind Rider with opponents' moves as it did back in like Regulation D. But at the same time too, you don't have to worry about the Legendaries now. So Brambleghast is going to be stronger just because, and you don't have to worry about a lot of those Pokemon that are like, 700 BST, So, again, Brambleghast is a little more viable here because of that. Yes, you do sacrifice a few opportunities with the Wind Rider, but at the same time, being able to just get a +1 with the Tailwind means Brambleghast is going to be pretty damn strong. I mean, the Poltergeist is a really strong move. It's a stab move as well. If you do get that +1 as well, holy cow. You do have priority with the Shadow Sneak as well, and you even have something like Seed Bomb too. And there are a lot of teams that end up using Rillaboom, which means that if Rillaboom's out there and you have the grassy terrain, that Seed Bomb does even more damage as well just because of the terrain. I know a lot of people like to use Power Whip, and I totally understand why. It is a much stronger move, but at the same time, Poltergeist is already not 100% accurate. And I have a really bad habit of missing not 100% accurate moves. So, figured may as well put one on there with the Seed Bomb. But either way, all 3 stab moves, all extremely strong. And again, if you end up getting that proc from the Wind Rider with the Tailwind from Talonflame, it's going to be really good for you. And the fact that it has Sash means that it's going to stay out there for at least 1 turn. So really, realistically, you should at least be able to get 1 hit. And if you can get a big chunk on a really strong Pokemon, it's definitely worth it. So I'm really excited to see what Brambleghast can do in Regulation H. Like I said, again, it's been like 9 months since I've used a Brambleghast, so hopefully it's like riding a bike, but we'll definitely see once we get into the battle. So we will, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. So maybe not a good matchup for Brambleghast, especially with the Wind Rider and the fact that we're not going to be able to put up the Tailwind or anything like that. But we're still bringing Brambleghast. And honestly, I might actually start with them too. We'd probably have to go with the Seed Bomb, but hey, that's life. So let's do that. Let's also bring Hydreigon. Yeah, let's bring Hydreigon. And then let's end up bringing Farigiraf. And let's also end up going with Primarina too. Primarina's pretty slow, so that might actually work in our favor. I mean, granted, I'm sure that because it is a Trick Room team, this team is all 0 speed. So, except for maybe the mouse or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, you gotta have the redirect here. It's understandable. That happens. That's fine. Only we can get away from it. I know we can't. So let's go Seed Bomb over there. And it sucks. We're going to have to go with the Snarl. They decided to just go Pop Bomb. Damn. Okay. Fair enough. I can't be upset at that. Wow. I could have went for the Poltergeist and potentially, well, no, probably not knocked out because we're, just at neutral right now, but rough. So we'll get the Trick Room. That's fine. And we're gonna outspeed the mouse now, or underspeed the mouse, whatever you want to call it. We can go for Farigiraf though. I say we just try to take out, obviously, the mouse here. So let's go with the Seed Bomb, and let's go with the Trick Room to reset it. It's really our only way of countering Trick Room here, honestly. Just gotta hope that Okay. Okay. Just gotta hope they don't have taunt, you know what I mean? Ah, hi, buddy. I'm actually okay with that. This actually becomes a pretty good board for us now, honestly. We take out the mouse. We reset Trick Room. And now they have them out there as well as just being pretty damn slow. Now, the problem here could lie in this being Indeedee, if that's who they end up bringing out. Okay, that's fine. That's really not bad, honestly. We have Sash, so I'm okay with just going with the Poltergeist over there. And let's go for the Psychic Noise as well. Let's hope that we can take out with the Poltergeist. That would be really nice. A Dazzling Gleam wouldn't have been horrible either, especially considering the fact that they may reset Trick Room, but if we can hit the Poltergeist, because I know it's not 100% accurate, then I think we might be fine here. That's fine. That might actually be a Terra then. They may Terrasilize. No, or they may just save it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop figuring it out. I'm going to stop trying to guess what they have. Yeah, they are going to Terrasilize. As long as it's not normal, we're in a good spot still. I would imagine it's going to be fire. Yeah. So, if we do half here, then we know we could have knocked out in one. Probable that we're probably only going to do about a third or something like that, but figure it out. Oh, we would have KO'd. Oh, we would have KO'd. That's okay. Got the Trick Room. Oh, they go Mystical Fire. Fair. Fair. I can appreciate that. Yeah, that'll bring us down to Sash. Which, again, is totally fine here. I am actually alright with that. For special attack falls, yeah, I know. That's rough, don't get me wrong, but it'll be fine. I'm going to go for the Poltergeist over there. I think that's going to be a little more important. Especially considering the fact that we do have a Watermon in the back now. And I feel pretty confident in that. Let's do that, and... honestly, I'm thinking about going Trick Room here. Just assuming that they're going to go Trick Room with them, but... realistically, we should just try to take them out as well. Nice. Of course, Eviolite. How much do we do? Really close, but not enough. Psychic Noise KO. We do. That's awesome. But, Trick Room. And that's going to make this a little tough, but still winnable in my book. Oh! Well, okay. It's a good thing that we didn't go with the Trick Room then, right? Nice. Okay, guys. We're in a really, really good spot now then. We have 2 full HP Mons. They're almost gone. They're at full health, but they need Trick Room to be able to really, you know, do as much damage as they possibly can. So here's what we're going to do. We go for the Hyper Voice. I know we're in the sun. I think there's only, what, 1 left? 2 left. Either way, though, Hyper Voice regardless, because we really need to get our +1 anyways, and it's still going to do a good amount of damage. And honestly, I think I need to stay normal with Farigiraf just so we don't get hit by a Nightshade. I was going to go Fairy and go with the Dazzling Gleam, but I think that if they stayed in for some reason, that would not help us. So, do that, and let's go Psychic Noise over there, and let's hope that we can call this a game. Yikes, I'm not okay with how much, or how little damage that did over there. But we're gonna be okay. I mean, it's not like they have, like, Pain Split or something like that, you know what I mean? They got Nightshade. We'll be fine. Could survive. But oh no. Okay, well. That could be a problem. Honestly, I think the call right here... I wish I could say protect, but that would be dumb, honestly. I think we just need to straight up just take them out. I think taking out, Dusclops is probably the biggest priority. They're still going to do a good amount of damage if they go Heat Wave here. But regardless, I think we have enough bulk to be able to withstand it. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know, Spec Solar Beam, maybe? Not a big deal. It's actually a good amount of damage. That's more than what I was expecting. But, still, if they are spec'd, they just have to continue doing that, and they're not going to get a move this turn. We'll get the Psychic Noise, we'll pick up the KO, and man, that took longer than I was hoping, but we came out on top with Brambleghast in, well, I don't want to say Trick Room, because Trick Room was only up for one turn, potentially two, but regardless, against a Trick Room team, still ended up working without the Wind Rider and the Tailwind behind it. That's actually really good to see. Good game. Now, honestly, this is going to be a pretty tough matchup. Especially with the weather up too, only because, especially with us with the Focus Sash, we're going to end up taking that residual damage. So that'll be a little tough. We're going to have to... Yeah, we don't have a way to change weather either. I know we have to go with the... I know we got to go with our Tailwind. That's going to be extremely important. But the fact that they do have a potential Intimidate Mon out there is a little... it's a little dicey. A little dicey. I think what we're going to do... Let's start Talonflame and Hydreigon. Obviously, we'll have Brambleghast in the back. And I think I'm going to go Lucario. I was thinking about going for Primarina. Because again, the water would be great. Obviously, the fairy would be great as well. Especially into the dragon, the dark, and everything like that. So... it might have been a really good bring, but still pretty confident with having Lucario out there. Still a good mod. Yep, there's that Intimidate, I would imagine. Yes. You bet. Okay. It is rough for Talonflame, but at least Hydreigon doesn't, take anything from that. So let's go with the Tailwind. I'm gonna straight up just go with the Draco into Salamence. Let's see if we can just take him out. Make sure that Intimidate is not a problem going forward. I don't think they're going to go with the Terra on the first turn. I think they're going to go for a Terra on the first turn. Well, that's not great. Good thing is fighting will do great against that, though. Rough. That would have KO'd. Other Tailwind, too. Cool, man. Nice. We'll go Volt Switch. Talonflame does not survive that. Damn. Haven't seen Rotom in... hell, I don't even know how long. Alright, let me see who our other Pokemon is first. And then I'll decide who I'm going to send out. Cool. Appreciate that. In that case, Bramble! Come on out here, buddy. Get your +1. Let's take out the... What is Primarina? I always say, like, Seal Mermaid thing, but I don't know exactly what the hell it is. But... either way, let's go with the Seed Bomb over there. wonder what they would end up going with. I'm going to go into Lucario, though. They could go with a flying move. What do they have? Dual Wing Beat? Or, well, no. I would imagine it's probably going to be a physical attacker. That works for me as well. Means they may end up protecting. That's fine. We're still going to be okay against it. I feel like they might swap out Primarina here. Like, if they go, they might go back into, yeah, they might go right back into Salamence. So if they go into Salamence, I think it's smarter to go Poltergeist over there. And they're going to be immune to that, so that's not going to work. Let's go Close Combat over to Rotom. Actually, I probably should have swapped those moves. Probably should have swapped those moves. But if we can pick up an Oko with the... Yep, thank you, Inner Focus. If we can pick up an Oko with the Close Combat, should be good. Ooh, safety Goggles, nice. Okay, that might actually be... I didn't Terra. I knew I forgot something. I meant to Terra into flying on that one. That's okay, though, because you know what? We get Hydreigon out there. It's full health. It's full health. We are -1, unfortunately, on Salamence. We'd probably be able to pick that up with a Shadow Sneak, honestly. I don't think we want to go into Dark, not with the monster they have in the back, so... let's go for the Poltergeist over there. And I think a Snarl would actually take out Salamence. So let's go with the Poison and let's go Snarl. Let's see if we can take them both out on this turn. Might be difficult, honestly, but hey, that's, you know, that happens. We'll figure it out, though. They might have to swap out them if they're choice something. Yeah, Rotom's gone. This is going to be... Primarina, hello, welcome back to the field. Welcome back. Right, again, this is good because now we're also going to be resistant to Fairy as opposed to being 4x weak to it, you know? This is going to be really good for us. Nice, we actually hit. We have the Mystic Water, I like that. The damage, it's not going to do much, but we do knock out Salamence. And also, Primarina is -1. They may end up protecting on this next one. But I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Our Tailwind's gone, which is unfortunate, but so is theirs. So it's not like anything really changes on the field. But I still wish we could keep it for a couple extra turns. And think about if they made an item that would elongate the, you know, the Tailwind, or even make the Trick Room longer or something like that, but honestly, that'd still be ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. That would still be absolutely ridiculous. So let's go Poltergeist over into Rotom. If I knew who their last mom was, I would imagine it's gonna be Rilla. I really do not want to lose any of our, really don't want to lose any of our boosts, you know what I mean? I shouldn't say boost, because we don't have any boosts, but I don't want to lose any of our special attack. But we really need to take Rotom out. Hate to say it, but I'm going to go for a Snarl again. At the very least... Okay, that works too. I was going to say, at the very least... It is Rillaboom. We would be able to get them to -2. Yeah, that's fine. Please hit. Let's go. Yeah, they are Spect. Gonna be an overheat against us, I would imagine. Get the Snarl, though. That's really good. Huge miss. Huge miss. Thank you, Bramble. Way to go, you elusive son of a bitch. I love it. I think we're going to have to go for the Poltergeist over into Rotom. Again, we need to find a way to take that out. Actually, Seed Bomb 80 plus Stab is 120 divided by 2 because of the not very effective 60. But you get the boosted damage from the terrain, whereas Poltergeist 110. No, you know what? When has math ever helped anyone? I say as I sit here with a math degree. Okay, good. We do hit. This move always worries me because of that extra second it takes to say, hey, it's getting hit by this item. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm complaining for no reason. Either way, we're in a good spot now again. Again, we still have... We're back to neutral, I should say, over on Brambleghast because of the 1 Intimidate. Because we had the +1 from the Tailwind. So, again, Bramble at neutral is still pretty damn good. And we saw that in that last battle, too. It'd be rough to use the Poltergeist for the last time, but... yeah, honestly, I think that Rillaboom would probably be the... No, I don't... Honestly, at this point, let's just go with the Seed Bomb over to Primarina. And let's just go with the Flamethrower to Rillaboom. No use trying to be cute here. You just go with what you think is going to be strongest against the both of them. That's fine. We have Sash anyways. They're not going to be able to, like, take us out, you know? Flamethrower, do half? Not quite. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. But here's what we're gonna do is... Well, essentially we're gonna do the same damn thing that we just did. Seed Bomb. Flamethrower. And let's call this a game. Come on now. We can do this. They're not getting a double protect here, damn it. And that ain't enough, man. Now, if Woodhammer doesn't even get us down... Let's go. If Woodhammer doesn't even get us down to... Because that was about, what, a third? Yeah, I'm sorry, but Grassy Glide is less than half the power of the Woodhammer. So mathematically, I go back to what I was saying before. I apologize because math is very, very crucial. But mathematically, it wasn't going to be able to KO us. They were a little under a third, but still. We had a good chance of surviving. And now, before they can Grassy Glide us, let's go with the Shadow Sneak, and let's finish it with the Flamethrower as well, and let's just call this a game. Let's go. Thank you, Brambleghast, for not only being strong, but also being able to withstand a big Woodhammer from Rillaboom. Good game. Well, this kind of team looks a little familiar, huh? Well, let's go out with our Tailwind lead. Probably not the smartest. Well, actually, no. We're going to go Talonflame, and we're also going to end up going Primarina, I think. And then we'll go Brambleghast, and then... honestly, I hate to say it, but probably Hydreigon here. It's probably going to be the best course of action. And we'll see what we can do. Question is, do they end up bringing out their... do they end up bringing out their weather first? Like, do they start with T-Tar and Excadrill? Or do they go with, like, a Goldengo and Incineroar lead? You know? All questions that are thankfully going to be answered here in just a minute. Because I planned for one thing, and if it's not that, then, hey, we're going to have to maneuver. Okay, well, they do bring out the weather. Okay. That could be a lot worse. Let's see. Do I want to save the Terra? That's the question. I don't think I'm going to. Let's do that. Let's go with our Tailwind. And let's go with the Hyper Voice. Good thing here is with the Hyper Voice, we're going to get our +1 and still going to be super effective. One of them has the special defense boost because of the, you know, that's tough. But still, I think we're going to be fine here. No Terra. That's good. Let's see if we can get them down to half and maybe them to Sash. It's fine. Nice crit. Well, we got one right. Nice. Gives us our +1. Rock Slide again. Let's go. It's alright, we do take that residual. Or the whatever, the weather damage, that's fine. Not a big deal. Let's go with the Brave Bird down there. And let's go with that Moonblast. See ya, buddy. Nice. And thankfully it's only 1 HP, which means we lose 1 HP, which means if we don't get hit here, we still survive for one more turn. But that's if. Which we do. Let's go. Oh, and we get the crit. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Alright. So we got a 4 on 2. Well, 3 and a... Well, no, about 2 and 2 halves on 2. But we do have the Tailwind up, which is great. Hello, Goldango. Figured I'd see you here. Oh, I didn't think I'd see you, though. Alright, no Terra yet, which means that that's probably the Terra. Still go Brave Bird. And if I'm being honest, I don't mind losing them here. Yeah, I really don't mind losing them here. So let's just attack with both of them. No Terra again. Good damage. Ooh, Rocky Helmet too. But yeah, the reason why is because I want to get Brambleghast out there, and having Hydreigon out there is actually going to be really good too. So get as much damage as we possibly can. It's actually a good amount right there. They go to -1. Question is, what are they going to go? Life do? Oh, don't tell me they actually go for a Trick Room here. Yeah, they do. Okay. That's okay. We do have one more of Tailwind, which is rough, but we have priority. And they get knocked out. Which means Bramble, come on out here, buddy. You are going to do fine here. Honestly, we're going to get the +1. I want to see if we can KO with the Shadow Sneak. That would actually be an interesting thing to find out. So let's go Shadow Sneak. I wonder what their Terror would be. Let's do that and let's Snarl. Why not? Oh, I wanted to see. I bet you we would have KO'd. If they would have terrestrialized, maybe it would have been a question. But if they stayed the way that they were, no way a +1 Shadow Sneak stab from Brambleghast wouldn't have KO'd. Good game. So honestly, it feels great to be able to use Brambleghast again. And the fact that we're in a regulation now where we don't have to worry about Legendaries or anything like that, it's nice because I feel like it's a little more viable. Now, don't get me wrong, there is that little bit of trade-off because you don't have something like Tornadus out there or things that always use like those wind-type moves to be able to boost Brambleghast. So for the most part, you're really only going to rely on like the +1 that you would get from the Tailwind. Obviously, with like Pelipper, it would be a big help because if they have Hurricane, you know, that's going to be able to proc that +1. But again, you don't have as many opportunities as you did back in like Regulation D. But at the same time, again, too, not having the Legendaries means that Brambleghast is a little more viable. And having Stab, Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, and Seed Bomb, which if you wanted to get more damage with, you know, kind of sacrificing a little bit of accuracy, you can always go Power Whip as well. But Poltergeist is already not 100%, so I wanted a 100% accurate move. But having Stab moves like that with like +1 and potential to get to +2, 3, 4 if they end up using wind moves, It's just a really incredible thing and something that you really don't want to pass up in a regulation like this. So if you guys are interested, code's over there. Brambleghast, it's a lot of fun. Please feel free to use it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.